In this video, I explain how I completed the hardest Plants vs. Zombies 2 speedrun. This run took weeks for me to complete with multiple runs that died 2 hours in, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy my analysis on how I completed this run. I'm gonna go through this entire video, like step by step, and analyze what I did and what went right in the run and what went wrong. So we're gonna start off immediately with 1-1, and 1-1 went pretty bad. As you can see there, I messed up. You're not supposed to plant food, nothing. I feel like it's very obvious. I was trying to plant food as soon as possible so that these 2 zombies would die, but I did it way too quickly, and because of that I lose a plant food, which really messes up the rest of this section, because as you can see, I should have a plant food right now on this pea shooter. So this pea shooter should have already used the plant food to kill this cone head, and I would have triggered the final wave, and I would have been able to finish this level a lot quicker. But instead I didn't, and I had to waste a bunch of time. In total, it's actually about 10 seconds. Actually, it's more. It's like 11 to 13 seconds. I even think I say this in the run, but I lost a lot of time on 1-1 for no reason. But, you know, because it's Big Wave Beach and because no one's ever completed a run, and my goal wasn't to get the speediest time in the world, it was just to complete the run, I didn't care that much. So after that we have 1-2, which I think was pretty good. Yeah, this was standard. I didn't really make a mistake. 1-2 is normal. 1-3 is actually pretty interesting because you can lose a lot of time if you get walnuts. I didn't in this run, thankfully. I only got bloomerangs. But if you get walnuts, they're basically like dead plants in this specific level, because they can't kill zombies. And in the first levels, all you want to do is just kill the zombies. So as you can see, you just plant food over and over again. This I thought I screwed up really badly because I didn't have a plant food, but thankfully the bloomerang didn't die and it killed the zombie that was attacking it, and I was just able to use the plant food again twice. I thought that this cone head would die immediately, and then it didn't, and I was like, wait, what? And I lost a bit of time because of that. If I placed down, I'll go back actually to show you, if I placed down this bloomerang instantly on this row, because I saw the cone head here pretty much, right? So if I just instantly placed down the bloomerang here, and then plant fooded, that would have been much better. It would have been a lot faster because it would have been attacking twice. And the plant food effect would have gone through a lot quicker. I just thought that the bloomerang plant food effect would kill the conehead zombie instantly, and I was shocked when it didn't. So I lost a bit of time, but once again, not too important. Quick note, oh man, I really wish it would be more obvious, but down here in the previous segment /PV, if you ever see this down here, it's really hard to see because of the freaking full screen, which is annoying, but if you ever see this glowing red, then that means, it's like gonna glow rainbow colors. That means that I got a personal best for that specific part of the run. So the last 3 levels were not personal bests. I think I don't know how I lost time in 1-2. I think it was just bad menuing, and I think I'm gonna lose time here because as you can see, this takes 2 zaps, and it was not that fast overall. So as you can see, lost time. Move on to this level, and day 5 is where all of the time save is. Playing really well on this level can just save like so much time, it's insane. And in this one I got decent sun. I think the sun was a little bit bad actually, but like all of this is very standard. You place down the 2 potato mines in the 2 spots where the buckethead and conehead zombies are gonna spawn, instantly kill them, and then I think I placed down a walnut. Yeah, so actually, wait, sorry, I just missed. This conehead spawn is very good because I'm very used right now to getting 2 conehead spawns either in the third lane or the 4th lane, which are the 2 worst places that it can spawn. But the conehead zombie spawning in a solo lane where there's already a cabbage bolt attacking it is like best case scenario. It's literally like the best spawn. So I got pretty lucky there. This strategy is a bit weird to me. Basically, the next one spawned first. I think I'm gonna mess up my placements in a bit. Let's see. Oh, okay, I didn't. Yeah, I think what I should have done though, and I messed up, is I placed this cabbage bolt. I should explain this. I placed this cabbage bolt in the bottom lane, but I should have placed it in lane 2, because after the second wave spawns, you need like I don't think you can trigger the 50% rule on just one of the whatever these things are called, the camel zombies. I don't think you can. You have to hit the first camel and both of the camel zombies to like a certain health point before the next wave will spawn. So because of that, I should have, instead of placing this cabbage bolt down here, I should have placed it in lane 2, and that loses some time. I don't know how much because I'm not. Day 5 is like easily my worst level in the first 6 levels. it's the one I understand the least, and I'm usually get the slowest times in. So otherwise I play it normally, get the 3 cabbage pults down, kill all the things. Oh, I forgot. Another thing I forgot is this walnut is actually pretty bad, and you'll see in a bit why it is. I can actually just fast forward. It's because this buckethead zombie here spawns, and typically you want to place down a potato mine in this, like further. I don't know what this row, this column 3, last row or whatever. I don't know. You're basically supposed to already have a potato mine planted there and have that explode. And because I didn't, that's gonna lose time because I have to wait for this buckethead to get to my potato mine before I can, you know, even finish the level. However, in this case, I don't think it ended up mattering because I didn't kill all of the zombies up here. I used a pea shooter up here, and that's supposed to kill all of them, but it didn't. It kept one alive, which is unfortunate, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So I didn't actually lose time with the potato mine, but imagine I played it better, I would have saved time. However, even with all those mistakes, this was still a gold. If you can see down there, it is currently glowing. That is because that is a gold for the segment. Which shocks me. Okay. Next level, you're looking for Bloomerang, which I just got, and a Cabbage Pult, which is not as good, and the Potato Mine. So I got like the best 3 options, but I got it in the wrong order, and because of that I really messed up. What I should have done is, instead of placing this Bloomerang down, instead of placing this Bloomerang down, I should have left it, and then I should have waited for Cabbage Pult, but I didn't know that I was going to get Cabbage Pult, so I didn't risk it, but then I instantly got Cabbage Pult, which is really bad, because you want to place Bloomerang up here to deal with the Conehead zombie to trigger the 50% wave roll, because after this Conehead zombie, there's going to be a Buckethead zombie that spawns, and otherwise this 50% roll will just take ages, so I opted to just do this and then hope that I got lucky with my potato mine placements. Spoiler alert, I did not get lucky, so I lose a bunch of time here not being able to instantly potato mine the Buckethead. And you're going to see, you know, all of this time was lost because the 50% rule never triggered, which was very slow. But I got pretty lucky there. That was from the potato mine plant food earlier. So after that, I think everything else is pretty standard. I got pretty lucky with my potato mines after this. So I will say, like, this is, you know, I just got overrun with potato mines, which is great, especially for this back half of the level. You're going to want to save a potato mine for the buckethead that's about to show up. Oh, did it already show up? I think it did. Here. Yeah, this buckethead here triggers the next 50% roll. So if you kill this buckethead as quickly as possible, you'll get very good. You know, the level will go by a lot quicker, so you have to instantly potato mine and plant through that. And then after that, this is basically just 30 seconds of me annihilating zombies. There's nothing to show. What I did want here, though, was 2 potato mine things, and I only got 1, so I decided, because I had 4 plant food available, I'm just going to spam plant food. However, after I spammed plant food, this happened, and as you can see, if I hadn't frozen, I don't know, if I hadn't frozen the Gargantuar, and I had let it just go, this potato mine would have already exploded, and the level would have already been over. But because I froze, because I'm so used to a different strategy where you already have 2 potato mines, so you can just instantly kill it here, because I went for that when I shouldn't have, I lose all of this time. So it's a bit unfortunate, but you know, we're kind of nitpicking. This level is pretty standard. You're basically just completing the game until you get the, what's it called? The laser beam. And laser beam is useful for the first couple of levels in Big Wave Beach, and it's just a lot faster than a lot of the other ones. Here, that's a pretty funny mistake. Here I forgot to get laser beam, so because of that I had to restart. Put laser beam in my plant food slots. Plant slots, I guess? I don't know what they're called, but it was a pretty dumb mistake. Otherwise, I think this is pretty standard. You just laser beam over and over again. I should have gobbled up one of these sunflowers and placed down a potato mine to kill this plant easier, because as you can see, otherwise, I mean, issues start to arise. But oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I remember that. I meant to plant food this cabbage to use it again to kill this zombie that's, you know, about to eat another sunflower. So, but before I could use it, right, you can see actually here, it dies, and then I instantly have to plant food it, but because it died, it plant foods the lily pads instead. So I just lose a plant food. That felt really annoying when it happened, and that's gonna lose time later because I'd want to use it to, like, here, for example, to kill this buckethead to trigger the 50% real faster. Because that didn't happen, it just went through, and then as you can see here, I just waited. Yeah, It was a bit slow, but you know, I just waited for the Buckethead to die, and then we move on to level 2, which is also, it's the exact same strategy, where essentially you just get all of your sunflowers up, you get a row of walnuts in front of the sunflowers, and then you put laser beams in the back, and then wait until every single plane is dead, or every single zombie is dead, sorry. It's very standard. This is what you're going to see for the next couple of levels, because it's the fastest way to complete the level. Or maybe not, even if it's not the fastest, it's definitely the safest, so it's not too difficult. This is a conveyor belt level. I really like this one. I think I messed up. I don't remember. I think I messed up in the last couple of levels. Or maybe this was a gold. Maybe I'm thinking of a different run. Because I thought I got overwhelmed, but maybe not. Oh yeah, here I intentionally let this top wave go, so that way this entire thing would die quicker. And then I plant fooded everything else. Wait until everything died. Plant food, kill it, and then I think... Did I get another chomper, or did I just have to wait? Yeah, I just had to wait. That's unfortunate. Well, either way, that's how that level finished. Once again, pretty standard. That was a gold, by the way. Which I'm actually kind of shocked by, because I didn't think I played that well. But yeah, that last level was gold. Which feels pretty good. So next up we have Day 4, and Day 4, not too interesting. I don't think there's much to talk about. So I'm gonna skip along to Day 5, because I don't think there's anything interesting here. Oh, this one. This one I think I definitely got overwhelmed in. The main thing is I should have played it. I remember thinking to myself I need to play this a bit safer. And then I instantly placed this pea shooter way too far up. Like the first plant placement was way too aggressive, which is pretty funny. But this one is basically just you want to get Tangle Kelped, and then you want to get a bunch of plant food effects on a Tangle Kelp, because that's how you're going to be able to kill a majority of the zombies. However, I realized after I had 2 walnuts here, I realized that it's probably the best strategy to just try to keep this lane alive as long as possible until I let the lawnmower just take care of this entire top row of zombies. And so you're going to see that throughout this entire run, where I tried... it's a good idea, however, there's actually a bit of a problem, where I'm going to Tangle Kelp once, I think. I'm going to Tangle Kelp eventually, and it's going to kill a bunch of the... Yeah, you're going to see here, Tangle Kelps, it kills 3 in this row, but I don't want any of these 3 zombies to actually die, because I know that they're going to die to the lawnmower. So my Tangle Kelp plant food becomes a little bit worse, which is not too enjoyable. But otherwise, I really like the strategy. You see how many zombies are up here, and then you can see that they're all going to die directly when the final wave spawns. That felt pretty good. And then boom, the entire top wave. Never had to deal with it the entire game. I could just place walnuts, but as you can see here, I'm kind of getting overwhelmed and getting a bunch of walnuts that I don't want. And then what I should have done here is I should have removed that top row a lot quicker, but I didn't. And then I'm going to try to kill this entire lane as quickly as possible. And it went okay, I guess. But I completed it, not a gold. We move on. This one is also pretty standard. You just get laser. I think it's the exact same strategy, but this time you have Tangle Kelp, which is pretty much the potato mine of Big Wave Beach. So it's a pretty nice plant to have. But you're gonna see I just kill all the zombies, kill everything, and then low tide's really annoying. Yeah, this was annoying because you lose all of your sunflowers, so you have to rebuild pretty much entirely because you didn't have enough sun. I was thinking here, yeah, I think I stopped planting more sunflowers, and I just tried to focus on getting more laser beams because I had already had like most of my defense already up. But otherwise, it's just a bunch of bucketheads, and it's a bit unfortunate, but so the way the cookie crumbles. Another standard level. This one has a really interesting gimmick where the sun is going to rise, and eventually it's going to the water level is going to rise all the way to the back of your defense, so you need to plant everything on the lily pads, which I think is a pretty cool design choice. And it's pretty annoying because you just have to like spam out a bunch of lily pads, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do. I planted it there because I didn't want to lose any sunflowers. I knew I was going to have to eventually shovel, like probably this sunflower up here is probably going to have to get shoveled eventually, but I didn't want to do it just yet. So I just waited. I got my entire defense up until eventually, as you can see, the classic formation, I should say, where you're gonna be seeing this a lot, where it's just laser beam spam, and this is gonna go until I get until this level actually, where I'm going to get Bowling Bulb, and when I get Bowling Bulb, the strategy changes a bit. So this level, before we get Bowling Bulb, we're gonna have to talk about this level since it's different. It's a really fun level. It's basically like Walnut Bowling in Plants vs Zombies 1, but more enjoyable. I think maybe not. It depends on who you ask, but I think this is a pretty cool minigame. And I'm basically just trying to save up these guys because they do, as you can see, a lot of damage. They basically one-shot all of the regular zombies, and they can two-shot, you know, like bucket heads and cone heads and whatnot. Actually, I think they one-shot cone heads as well, which is pretty nice. So you're gonna see me just trying to save up, but I eventually used them all before, even before like wave 1. So it's a bit unfortunate, but it had to be done to get all of the zombies. And then even, yeah, I mean, this is pretty standard walnut bowling. It's just a really fun minigame, and I don't think I get overwhelmed in this level, because this minigame shows up 3 more times throughout the run, and it's, I think in 2 of them I get overwhelmed. Here, I think I intentionally let the Gargantuar go, although I shouldn't have been wasting time killing any of these. Yeah, I should just be going in the middle, which I should have done that. I should have done that even back here. I should have realized, like, after the 50%. Oh, well, maybe it was fine then, actually. Yeah, but I'm basically just waiting until all of these spawn. However, oh, I remember this. I messed up. I didn't place these 2. I was trying to place this, the top, I don't know what these are called, bulb, I guess. I was trying to place the top bulb on this row, but it never went through, and that really sucks because I couldn't get the second hit on... I basically wanted this to hit twice on this lane, but because I couldn't do it in time, all of these zombies got cleared, and because of that, you know, I lost the ability to use them as effectively. So now you're just gonna see this be a lot slower than it should have been, because I had to waste all that time. But it was still a pretty good split, and it's just a fun mini game in general. Alright, this one's not fun, because you're essentially... Actually, I think I get overwhelmed here. This level's really hard to do quick, because you're essentially basically only given 1 lane to... Wait, did I get... Hold on. Did I get the bowling bulb here? No, I didn't. I thought I got bowling bulb. Wow. Oh, I was wrong. Either way, you get overwhelmed. Oh, and this, by the way, is my Twitch chat. So follow me on Twitch if you want to see me complete these really difficult runs live, because I'm going to be speedrunning, I think later today, actually. I'm gonna be speedrunning Dark Ages, so follow me on Twitch. Anyways, after that plug's over, it's the same strategy. However, you're only given 1 laser beam, which is really annoying because the zombie spam is still very potent, and you can't really do much about it. You know, you just have to deal with all of the spam. And there's 4 waves too, right? So this is, yeah, I think I get overwhelmed. Maybe not. Maybe right here. Yeah, definitely right here. Yeah, as you can see, I have to, like, everything here is pretty much falling apart. I should have instantly used the yeah, I shouldn't have tried to save this lane without using plant food. That was definitely a mistake. But I think, oh, maybe it wasn't, because this lane here sucks, right? So I'm gonna have to plant food that. And then, as you can see here, this wave is also going to die, but I instantly I just let it go through because it's the final wave. But that's pretty smart by me. I'm pretty proud with that decision. Killed the bucket head there, and then cleared the level. But you know, I had to lose them all more, not because I like tried to or because it was intentional. It was just because I got overwhelmed by the zombies, which you're going to see more and more as the levels go on, where it's just very difficult. All right, this is the level where you unlock Bowling Bulb, and Bowling Bulb is basically direct replacement for Laser Beam because it's just better in terms of, I think, everything. Well, not everything, actually. Its Pierce is a bit weird, so you can't... It doesn't clear in, like, the most understandable of ways, but it's a very good plant, is what I'd say. And for Big Wave Beach, you can basically just instantly replace the level. That was pretty lucky, so if you saw there, this was... I actually knew after I used it, I thought I was only going to get 2 charges of the plant food effect, but because the first charge triggered the 50% rule, the next wave of zombies spawn immediately, and that happened, so it killed the next zombies, instantly triggering the next 50% rule, which was very nice. I think that Tangle Cup was a good idea, but otherwise, this is basically just Bowling Bulb madness. Here, I'm gonna place it and then, you know, plant food there. No shocker. Did I instantly trigger? No, okay. I was gonna get the same gimmick as I did before, but no. Yeah, once again, this is just basically wait until you get Bowling Bulb plant food. Here I messed up, actually. I remember this. So, I thought that this... Hold on, where was it? So this took damage there, right? So I thought that that one of these zombies was going to be able to hit this. So, like, this zombie was going to hit here, and that was going to kill this zombie and trigger the plant food effect, but it never did. So because of that, I had to use the Tangle Kelp to deal with that, and then plant food to, you know, do this pretty much. Which didn't even help. So it was just all bad. What I should have done... All of this is bad, actually. Yeah, but I had to use basically just 3 waves. Man, that was not well played. But it was still a gold. If you can see down here once again, it's still a gold. It's still a gold. Anyways, we're gonna move on to this level. This level is also very standard. I actually really like this level in terms of speedrunning because it starts you out with that V formation of lily pads, which means you don't have to waste time with most of your sun and effort to get lily pads down, so you can just instantly place down your defense. And in this one, instead of using laser beam, we use lily pad. Or instead of using laser beam, we use bowling bulbs, which you can see from the fact that I have 2 down here. And the reason why is just because it does as much damage and it has typically almost as much pierce. I mean, obviously laser beam pierce is better, but you know, that's the way it goes. You get all of this here. I think this is all pretty standard. Trying to think if there's anything interesting here. Oh, this is a last stand level. Okay, so I completed the last level. I don't remember what happened. You know, it doesn't matter. This is the last stand level where this is pretty much the defense I got, and then I had 150 sun, and I think I'm gonna use it a lot later. I used like 50 of the sun for Tangle Kelp, and then I'm not happy with that decision. I think I should have let that wave go. Yeah, I'm gonna really regret that. But here I'm just like trying to wait for Tangle Kelp. I think I should have placed down like a pea shooter somewhere, or a plant. Yeah, potato mine. That's what I was saying. I was hoping to place down potato mine, and I did. I'm happy with that decision. But here I just had to wait for this entire top wave to go, which I probably wouldn't have had to do had I not used the thing. What's it called? Had I not used the plant food on the second column, or the second row? No, second column. So that was a mistake, but doesn't matter, once again, because no one's ever done this run. I'm basically just trying to get to the end with all my coins intact, which as you can see I'm doing pretty well. So I usually have used like 1600 to 2400 coins by now, but as you can see here I haven't, and I completed this pretty quickly. Oh, that's a big mistake. Oh, this level sucks. Oh my god, I forgot. This is the level. Yeah, this level sucks. So you basically have to complete... I can't show it, but if you can see in the top left corner, I have to get 2000 sun in this level, but I also can only plant a certain amount of sunflowers. And this sucks because they expect you to have, I think, like, just better sun producer plants by now, but I don't. So because of that, this level is just difficult. It's just really difficult. Hey, I didn't see that actually at the time. I didn't see that follow alert. Well, thanks to Ian for following, but as you can see, I eventually, I beat the level, but this level sucked. This level's not fun, and I didn't gold, as you can see in the bottom left corner again. So moving on. Actually, I can just skip this level. This level is the exact same as before, bowling bulbs, except this time I get Chomper to deal with some of the more problematic zombies, like whatever that one was. Yeah, so I can just instantly kill whatever zombies are problematic, and I get just, a wave of bowling bulb. I think this one you get pre-selected plants, but oh, that was a really bad plant food. Yeah, that was, we ignore those plant foods. Alright, I didn't do that. You didn't see anything. Anyways, anywho, we move on. It's pretty good. This is pretty standard. Here you get to see a really cool interaction with lily pad. So the Gargantuar sees the lily pad as just a regular plant that he needs to squash, and because of that, it's a really great way to stall. And if you have a thing that constantly deals damage, like for example this Chomper, right? You can do this really cool stall thing where you just place down all of your plants until eventually the Chomper kills. Yeah, it just dies, right? Which is really cool. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, obviously I wanted that Chomper to kill something. I think I should have just let it go. Yep. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh well. That happens, a bit of time loss, but this level, you see how it says hard? You see how I said that this level is hard? That's because this level is extremely difficult, and you're gonna see I make the worst mistake of the run here, by far. I die in this level, actually. I'm gonna probably speed ahead to show where I die, but this is like, in my opinion, it goes like level 28 is the hardest level, then it's level 30, and then it's this level. Like day 15, for some reason, I don't know why, it's just extremely difficult, because no zombies can ever go to your third wave, otherwise you lose, because they're all potatoes, right? So you can't let zombies go there, which is really annoying because first of all you have not this type of zombie, but so first of all you have low tide, which low tide sucks because it goes straight through my walnut defenses, which maybe I should have played a bit safer, but who cares? Like you still can understand like this is really annoying to deal with. However, after that you get these type of zombies. Do they show? Yes, surfer zombies. And surfer zombies suck because they go straight through your defenses. They waltz up, and I think this is where it dies. No, this got saved. Yeah, I remember that. I was so lucky. I was like, oh man, I'm so lucky. And then I didn't. And there, yeah. As you can see, like surfer zombies just suck. that's all I can say about it. You know, surfer zombies just suck. I was trying to. I don't think it's really hard to see, but I was actually trying to shovel this sunflower and use a iceberg lettuce on this to freeze it, so that way it wouldn't, you know, it would stop and not trigger the potato mine, but I was too slow. My reaction time wasn't there. It was close, but it wasn't there, and because of that, I died. I think I slammed my desk when this happened, but I moved on. I just redid the entire level, and then afterwards, when we got to the exact same section with those stupid surfer zombies, you want to know what I did? I think you're gonna see it pretty soon. Oh, not here. Yeah, here I freeze. Here? Do I use it here? No. Oh, that was extremely lucky, wow. Alright, I should use it here though, because there's no way I don't. Unless... No, I use it here. Yeah. So I see the tide roll up, and I'm just like, I'm not dealing with this. This isn't worth it. So I instantly use my first power up of the run, where I use a shock to deal with the surfer zombie, so I don't die twice. Because dying twice, fun fact, not enjoyable. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have to tell you this, but I should have I had a bowling bulb right here where my mouse is, and I should have used my plant food on that instead of the iceberg lettuce. But I think I was just so scared of losing that I was just like, I'm not gonna risk it. So I end up using a bunch more bowling bulbs, right? But this is still, as you can see, I'm getting overwhelmed when I should have not been getting overwhelmed here. Should have just been playing it a lot smarter, but I didn't. And as you're gonna see, that's really annoying. if I played this smarter, then this wouldn't have been much of an issue. But yeah, that's pretty standard. And then I complete it. I'm like, I just breathe a sigh of relief at this point because, you know, I lost like that took like 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure that one level, and you know, it's really difficult. But afterwards, we move on. This is another standard level where we get access to Chomper again, and Chomper is pretty fun to play with along with the bowling bulb. However, this level is also very difficult because you don't get lawnmowers, which is so annoying. Because why would you not get lawnmowers on this level? Because 3 Gargantuars spawn on this level, and you get no lawnmowers to deal with it, and you only get like Chompers and this guy. Like it's insane. I just can't fathom the idea that you don't give the player an ability to deal with like the BS that you throw their way. You know? So we're gonna see, I think, the first Gargantuar spawn here, and this one sucked. It wasn't actually that bad. I think I was able to... Oh no, I wasn't able to stall. I don't know how I killed it, but I was hoping to use this Chomper for it, but a imp zombie spawned right in front. Like, a low tide imp zombie spawned right in front of the Chomper, so it chomped that instead. But as you can see, like, I don't even have time to deal with the Gargantuar. I got very lucky though, because I bowling bulbed this row, if you can see. I bowling bulbed this, like, you know, all of this here, and then after I did, it bounced to the Gargantuar and killed it. So I was able to fend off the issue for now, and then as you move on, get to final wave, 2 more spawn. And it's just, even if I could kill the entire Gargantuar zombies here, I actually think if I played really well, I could deal with both of the Gargantuars. After I see this, and I see that this would take eons to kill this bomb Gargantuar, I just realized it's better to just use power up and kill everything. It sucked that the imp zombie spawned. I was really hoping it wouldn't, but I was just able to chomper it and level and move on. So in the span of 2 levels, I had to use 1600 coins, which is not what you want to do when you have to play level 28, which is... Oh boy, level 28 is not easy, but we'll get to that. Level 28 is where all of my runs died, pretty much. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to level 28, because level 28 is the hardest run in the entire game. Like, there's no challenge like level 28, and it's even worse because you don't get to choose your plan. So this is something that's going to be very important. Big Wave Beach is not intended to be played immediately. Even in this category, you're not intended to complete Big Wave Beach like as soon as you get the world keys, right? So you're not supposed to do this, but I am, because, you know, I'm speedrunning and I'm trying to beat the world as fast as possible. But when playing like casually, this is not what you're supposed to do, and because of that, you're supposed to have a bunch of other plants that you don't. So for example, you're supposed to have other sunflower plants, like on the level where you had to get 2000 sun, like they expect you to have something like the mushroom or something like like twin sunflower, for example, right? But we don't go for any of those because they're both just really slow to get. So because of that, you don't have the best sun producer plants, and you don't have the best damage plants, and you don't have like the best ways to deal with all of that, and that combines all in level 28, because in level 28, level 28 is stupid. Like, even if you did have all of the plants, I'd still say level 28 is stupid. But it's even worse because you're not given a lot of options. Like, you're just given like a handful of like a handful of not too good plants, and then you're hoping that will, you know, save you for the entire run, which is not fun. But this level is also pretty standard. Once again, bowling bulb spam, and then you get a bunch of power-ups. Yep. I should have placed on the one further in front, but that's okay. Oh, that was a good bowling ball power up. Holy crap! Wow, that's pretty satisfying. All right. Anyways, moving on to this to day 18, and day 18 you get introduced to, in my opinion, the worst plant in the game, and it's not because it's mechanically like the worst plant in the game, but it's because you are playing Big Wave Beach, the hardest game, or the hardest level, the hardest world in the game by far, and this is the plant that you get when you're over halfway through. This plant sucks. Okay, this plant just sucks. I'm gonna spend this entire. I'm gonna let this play through while I rant about this one plant. All right. Its main feature, as you can see up here, oh, it won't show yet, but its main feature is that when a zombie gets close to it, it kills it. It does this. It like I don't know. It's like it gives like a wave clear, I should say. But it's a bad wave clear. It's not even good for a wave clear, right? Like, it's just, its main mechanic can get outshined by every other gimmick in the game, pretty much, and it's so infuriating. And it's not because it's like mechanically the worst plant. Like, you know, this deals damage, and the wave clear is pretty nice. And I think you're gonna see it here, like being able to, you know, it's somewhat of an insta kill plant, but when its power food can't even kill a bucket head, when its wave clear can't even kill a cone head, and you're expecting, like, I don't know, like, you're just expecting better from the level and from the game, and you don't get it. You get this. Like, this is supposed to be the plant after you've labored through, you know, 18 days of the hardest stage in the world, or the hardest levels in the game, right? After you do all of that, this is the level. This is the plant that they give you, and it's so stupid because it's not a good plant, and you expect, you know, after you got Bowling Bulb and Tangle Kelp, like two great plants in terms of Big Wave Beach to help deal with all the issues that you're getting, afterwards you just get this. And you don't use this, you don't play with this plant, because it's not a good plant. It's just not. It's just, you see, look, that didn't even put a dent in the bucket head. Like, how are you supposed to kill bucket heads with this? You don't. So why would you use this as your damage output, right? So you're not supposed to use this as your damage output then. So you're supposed to use it as what, a 125 sun cost insta-kill fast recharge plant? But at that point, just use other insta-kill plants. There are so many other better options than the Crocodile, just in the game in general. And even in the speedrun, like, there are, you know, Tangle Kelp is better, freaking, and not only that, but when it goes through, it kills the plant, right? And so because of that, you can't even use it for most of the hard Big Wave Beach levels, because it's unusable, because its one gimmick is that it can remove itself as a plant, I guess, but the hardest levels in Big Wave Beach, you're not allowed to lose a certain amount of plants. So it's just like, why? Why does this exist? Why is it? It's so infuriating. Oh man, is that okay? Yep. And then here you're forced to use it, but this is the only level where you're able to use it, and that's because you're just not given a better option. Like, Vernal Pult is not good because it's slow. Vernal Pult is just slow in this stage, and your other damage output is pretty good. But the main reason why this is usable is because you get to place down like 3 stacks of sunflowers. And because of that, as you can see, yeah, like, look, so you just get a crap ton of sun, like, instantly. As you can see here, I just get so much sun, so I can just place down and be more aggressive with my plant food. But I'm gonna lose a bunch of plants here, which is unfortunate, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Anyways, as you can see, it's only usable in this stage, I feel like. And then afterwards, it's just not that good. I really don't like the crocodile. Crocodile, I should call it, but whatever. It's infuriating. Man, it's, in my opinion, it is the worst plant in the game to speedrun with. Like, in terms of speedrunning, it does just nothing. It's like a letdown. It's just a letdown for Big Wave Beach, because you get... Big Wave Beach is the hardest world, so you should get some of the best plants, right? Like, if you look at, like, Jurassic Park, for example, or even modern day, like, you just get incredible plants. And in Big Wave Beach, day 20, labored away, doing all of this stuff, dealing with all of these gimmicks that that are directly against the player, and your reward is like a bad plant. Your reward is that. Your reward is Guacodile, and it's just so pathetic. It's like, why even have this as an option? So anyways, this, from here on, the strategy shifts a bit, and it's basically to a lot more about trying to stall the zombies. So as you can see here, like, lines of walnut, I brought in iceberg lettuce to stall even more. And ooh, I'm not too happy with how I played that because I lost a lot of sunflower. But you're basically just trying to get up your entire defensive walnuts and then use bowling bulb to kill everything. And you're gonna see me be able to effectively do that pretty much. I get all my stuff down, and then I can spam 2 rows of bowling bulb until eventually all the problems go away. And then I can... Oh, this is gonna be satisfying. Oh, that was satisfying. Oh, again? Hey! Alright, that was satisfying. And then, probably not the best play, but pretty standard here. Sacrifice lawnmowers whenever there's unbeatable plants that go up. Here I'm just gonna try to kill instantly. I don't know if... Oh, it does work. Wow, okay. Nope. And then here you just bowling ball until you kill the thing. And then you get the... What is it? The last stand type of level. There's 1 in each world, and you get in level 20. But we don't care because we're speedrunning. This level's really fun. So this level... Oh, by the way, at this point, after completing this level, like, the nerves really got to me. Like, I started, like I could, like, feel the, beating in my chest, especially since this was a gold, as you can see down here as well. As you can see from the rainbow flashing under the PB segment, yeah, that last section was a gold, and so I'm basically just, like, okay, I'm on pretty good pace. I'm about to hit level 28, and I just got a free level, so I know that I only have, like, 6 levels left until level 28, so I'm, like, you know, my heart is beating pretty fast, and I'm like, at this point, the run goes from, oh, I'm just having fun, to, like, I'm nervous. This is, like, the level. So, but it's really nice because this level is very free. You don't have to really think that much. You just have to spam mistletoes, I don't know what they're called. Anyways, you just spam these until you get 6 down, and then you plant food them repeatedly, and then you win. This is a very simple, straightforward level. This is basically just to show you a gem plant that you're supposed to pay money for, but you know, we're speedrunning, we don't use money, so we just complete the level, and then we move on. And it's a pretty fun, pretty free level. That golded too, which is pretty funny, but I don't know how it golded. I actually think I got pretty lucky with my conveyor belt RNG, so good RNG. Saved a bit of time there, but nothing too significant. And then from here, spam walnuts. And this level, the fisherman zombies introduced. And fisherman zombies are, in my opinion, the most annoying zombie. Like, if you ask casual players, apparently Octozombie is more annoying for players, but oh man, for me nothing compares to fisherman zombie. It's easily the worst zombie in the whole game. Except for there's one type of, what, Neon Mixtape Tour Gargantuars, I think are a bit worse. But other than that, like, no, it's not worse. Sorry, fisherman zombies are worse. That's a lie. Yeah, fisherman zombies are just so much worse because there's like one level or something where that type of zombie is problematic. But man, fisherman zombies. I'm gonna go on another rant about them while I speed through this. They pull your plants, which is usually not bad. However, in level 28, it's atrocious because you lose your plants. So first of all, you lose your walnut defense usually instantly with fisherman, unless if you can react very quickly. Your fisherman zombies, it will kill your walnut, and you're probably gonna see it here, right? Like, this is gonna pull the walnut, and then the wave kills it, right? So because of that, I lose defense, which is really sucky. It just sucks to lose my defense every single time. And as you can see there, look, 2 walnuts gone, and that's not fun to deal with. Did you see that? Oh my god. Wow, that was a bit insane. I should use plant food here. I'm probably not going to because I don't want to lose. I should absolutely be using plant food here though. Yeah, I'm not going to, but I should. I definitely, very definitely should. Yeah, this is very slow. I should have used the toss power-up, and I would have saved like 30 seconds, but once again, I'm really scared of losing the run to the last 2 levels of the game. Which is, it was smart. It was smart to keep all that time, because I did nearly lose the run, but that is definitely a part where I should have used toss and just dealt with the issues. Fisherman zombies are also annoying in this level because you're given bananas, which, don't get me wrong, bananas love bananas. However, they can get pulled, and they can get pulled into the water, and you can lose the run because of it, and that's not fun. So it's going to start off with they always spawn a fisherman in the top wave right about now. Okay, they always spawn in the top lane, and I can just ignore them, so I basically just get a bunch of time to get my defense up, and to do this I just plant a 3x3 of sunflowers, and then continue spamming out sunflowers and walnuts until I get my bowling ball up. And I can also use every single plant food on just some of the bananas because they're just better of an option. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, once again, fisherman zombies, like, as soon as you see a fisherman zombie, you have to react to it. Like, they have to die. There's just no other option. You can't, like, everything goes on hold until you kill like, the majority of the fisherman zombies, because they just annihilate any chance you have. That's not good, but I think I can just use, yeah, that, and then solve the issue. Did I kill, what did I use my Tangle Cup on? What was that? It's so weird. Here I'm like, you know, you can very clearly see how I'm getting overwhelmed, but once again, bananas come in to save the day, and all my problems just go away, pretty much. They're just instantly gone, because I can just banana over and over. However, I think I might use a power-up here. I don't remember, actually. No, I think I'm good. We'll see. Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay. And then here it's really nice that this zombie was already so far ahead, so that way I never had to deal with this Gargantuar in the bottom lane. So I could just kill all the problematic zombies and then end the level. Not a gold, but I'm happy I completed it without having to use any sun. This level is actually not that free. This is the last bowling bulb level plant, I'm pretty sure. And it's pretty fun. I really enjoy it, because, once again, this is basically just walnut bowling, and walnut bowling is a lot of fun. The zombie scared me, but I think I just kill it with regular. Yeah, seeing it go through, that's so annoying. Like, look, it threaded, do you see how it threaded the needle between those 2 zombies? That was really annoying to see happen. But otherwise, yeah, it's just fun to have these type of mechanics go through and see everything die. Anyways, I think I get overrun here. Oh no, I dealt with it. Nice, go me. Anyways, here at the end, I think 2 Gargantuar zombies spawn in the middle, and that's not fun to deal with because you can't really deal with it in any way. So I just have to wait until the lawnmower kills it. Anyways, moving on, day 25, also pretty standard. Once again, my heart right now is it's like beating very fast, and I'm like really scared of messing up and losing the entire run because I made a silly mistake. And you know, it never feels free. Like, you can see here, right? Like, every single level for the past like 4 levels or something, the zombie has gotten to the very back of my defenses and are like about to eat the bowling bulb. And you can see here how, like, this lane is going to die. Like, I can't really do anything about it. I don't know why I didn't Tangle Cup the fisherman. I guess because I thought I was gonna die, which, fair point. But as you can see here, yeah, this level is very scary. I don't think I use any power-ups on it, but it's definitely not fun, especially when low tide does stuff like this to you. Here, oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's not even good. Oh man. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. And then, yep, as you can see, very, very scary, right? Like, I feel like I'm about to lose. I definitely use power-ups here. There's no chance I don't use. I think I'm going to use a yep. I'm going to use the snowball effects to deal with the issues, and then power-up, right? Power up. Please use the power up. Why would you? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, anyways, as you can see, here it's just stalling until this guy dies. I was gonna use Lily Pad if I had to, but yeah, this is very, very standard. Very standard. Complete level 25, which was the scariest level, and then day 26 is another freebie, which is really nice because in 2 levels I'm gonna have to deal with level 28, where level 28 I'm going to go into extreme amount of in-depth detail about because level 28 is very, very difficult. But this one, you basically just plant 2 rows of bananas and then destroy the entire enemy lane. It's just, you know, it's just an enjoyable level where you just kill everything. Everything in the path, kill it all. And then complete the level. Boom. Anyways, move on to level 27. Level 27 is also free because you're given the plant selection, which means that there has to be an easy way to beat the entire level. And because of that, you know, because of that, you just get a bunch of plants, you get a line of bok choys down, and then you get a crap ton of sunflowers down, and then you just start spamming bananas until the entire enemy lane just dies. But here, once again, my heart is pounding because I'm about to go into level 28, the hardest level in the entire game, and there's no competition. Level 28 sucks, and it's even worse because you're not given plant food effects, so you're not given other options to deal with. You know, you can't use like the Infinite, I think is what it's called. So you can't use the walnut that regenerates itself, and its power up is its plant food effect. Basically, just denies everything from Fisherman. You're not allowed to use that, of course not. So instead, you have to just use all of your coins, and you're gonna see in a moment like just how difficult the game gets. But first, you know, we have a free level where I can just kill everything, and then uppercut straight into the stratosphere and beat the level, get the banana, which we never use in the entire run. So maybe banana's F tier. Nah, banana isn't F tier. I lied. Anyways, so here I'm just kind of freaking out trying to figure out what plant I should bring, because these are the main 5 plants I'm going to be using for the entire run, but I don't know what's another good option. I think I ended up going with Tanglekelp, which is... I don't think I ever used Tanglekelp in the game. The main thing is Iceberg Lettuce, and its plant food effect can freeze every zombie on the screen, which is going to be extremely important. So everything I do from the beginning to the end of the level is planned in some way. And in the beginning, it's just trying to spam out as many so 2 things actually. When you start, you're basically looking for 2 things. First of all, you want to get the walnut down as quickly as possible because the walnut recharge time takes a long time. It takes really long to get the walnut recharge, and because of that, you want to plant down the first one as quickly as possible, and so that way you can, you know, get a row of walnuts down as fast as possible, because you need a row of walnuts to make sure that you don't lose all of your plants. Like you need really good defense here, and walnut's your best option. So afterwards, you're basically just spamming sunflowers down until you get your second walnut up, and these you can't use. You're not able to get 2 rows of sunflowers like I was able to in every other level pretty much, because there's just not enough time, essentially. Like, you get overwhelmed way too quickly, and you can get, and it's just really hard to get 2 rows of sunflowers up without, you know, compromising every other part of your defense. So typically you just don't do that. Instead, you do this specific formation, which this is something that I figured out, and I think it's like the best option that you have. I don't know, there might be something better, but this is what I do, where I keep these 2 rows up. So this is going to be all of the sunflower production for the rest of the game, and the reason why is because I want more bowling bulb sunflower. So I want more attack power pretty much, and I guess like in my opinion, like the best ways to do it is to just have two rows, and the second and fourth column to keep their places open for bowling bulb. But otherwise, it's basically just try to get as many bowling bulbs up as possible, as fast as possible, and I want to plant them in places where they won't kill zombies, because I don't want to trigger the 50% rule, because I'm trying to get all my defenses up as quickly as possible, and I need like a row of walnut to do that. So here I'm just pretty much just waiting, and at this point it's really hard to defend. Like, I'm going to get an entire row of bowling bulbs, which means that the game is about to progress very, very quickly. However, while I do that, I have an entire row of walnuts up. However, this walnut is very close to death, which is bad, because if you get overwhelmed there and you lose that walnut, you can pretty much just lose the level instantly. However, all of that, so now, right, after all of this, every pretty much movement I made is planned out to get as much firepower up and this entire row of walnuts up as quickly as possible. And after all of that, this is the first wave, right? So first of all, we have this guy, which, oh man, it nearly kills me. However, that's not even the worst part. I actually lose 2 plants here because I was too slow with my, because I didn't get my, whatever it's called, sunflower effect. I didn't get it fast enough, and I think it was just because I was a bit unlucky. So I bought, instead I had to buy this plant food effect. And what I was originally going to do was I was going to place it in this missing place here. However, I didn't want to do that. I balked on doing that, I guess, because I didn't want to take up a space where I wanted to place my bowling bulb instead. Because I can't shovel in this level because of the 5 plant food effect. Because you can't lose more than 5 plants in this game, so you can't shovel. You can't shovel up any of your plants, so because of that, I tried to place my iceberg lettuce in front, which in hindsight was a pretty bad idea, and it nearly lost me the level. I didn't, thankfully, but it was a bad idea. And as you can see here, I played this way too slowly, and because of that, both of the fisherman hooks killed both of my walnuts, which sucked, which really sucked. But I mean, there's a silver lining. I did get the thing. However, I instantly bought another plant food, and I'm planning to just use all of it on the iceberg lettuce. As soon as it respawns, I'm just going straight back to using the ability. Used it there. I think that was a good plant food effect. And then here, once again, I'm pretty much just like I don't want to get overrun in any single meaningful way, so I'm going to instantly use the effect to deal with all of the issues. Here, oh, I played that so risky. I got very lucky that I didn't get screwed there. Wow, I played that so risky, but it paid off. So here, once again, I'm just basically using all my I'm using all of my coins, like as many coins as possible to not lose. Here I realized, oh, there's not actually any danger, except for the only danger of me losing my plants right now is this, is my iceberg lettuce getting used. So instead what I decided to do was just wait for as long as possible, and then eventually the next wave spawned, and I was able to get my next thing off, which was huge, because in this final wave I can instantly use another plant food effect, and then basically just do that. I can just use 2 more iceberg lettuces, and the level's over. And all of that, once again, I think I used, what, 7,000 coins? Like, we're gonna go back to the start. I had 13,550, and I ended the level, and I had 7,210. So, as you can see, a very difficult level. And I definitely, I think I misplayed a little bit, but even then, it doesn't matter between 6k coins or 7k coins or yada yada, it's just difficult all around, you know? Here, I'm pretty happy with how quickly I played this. Yeah, this is pretty standard. You just get all of your bowling bulbs up, and then. But once again, you know, once again, the fisherman zombies are just so annoying. Look, they just instantly kill my defense because they're fisherman zombies, and especially in level 28, they can just, you saw how they killed 2 of my walnuts, which is really bad. So yeah, fisherman zombies just suck. Anyways, moving on. This level is, in my opinion, very free, especially compared to level 28, and I had already played it once before, so I wasn't too scared. And you know, I see a final wave, so I can just let the entire thing go through, and I don't have to deal with the issue, right? Like you can see here, I can just let 2 waves go through. I think I misplayed this slightly, but I think I'm gonna yep. That makes sense. But I think I let the 2 things go through, right? Yeah, I let these 2 go through. I mean, I didn't remember, but this is fine. Yeah, it's a bit slow, but it doesn't matter. I'm basically just scared of level 30, because I have completed level 28 once before, but I died on level 30 because I didn't know what I was doing, and because of that I screwed myself over pretty much. And you're gonna see me use, so this is all once again pretty planned, where I just try to spam as many sunflowers as possible to get my sun production up, and then place down as many walnuts as possible to deal with all of the issues as well. And you're gonna see me use pretty much all of my plants' food, I think here. I think you're gonna see me spend 5,000 coins in this one level. I might be wrong, but if I remember correctly, I'm gonna use the rest of my plant food here. Because, once again, fisherman zombies suck. I mean, there's one bottom line, is that I hate fisherman zombies, and they're just really difficult to deal with. However, Wave 3 sucks. You're gonna see. So the reason why this is so difficult isn't because of these first 2 waves, although as you can see I'm getting overwhelmed here, which was so annoying. I was getting overwhelmed by this one freaking section. But this is beatable, right? So first of all, there are ways to. Ooh, I'm playing a dangerous game here. Playing a pretty dangerous game. Actually, no, I'm fine. Yeah, this is all pretty good. So the Gargantuar zombie isn't as scary as you might think because you can stall it a lot. I tried to stall it there, but there's a zombie that took the hit for it, which was really annoying. But that's how it goes. And then here, yeah, here I just use another plant food effect to deal with the entire bottom line. I'm basically just playing like super cautious and like super, please don't let the zombies get too close to my defenses, which kind of ends up screwing me a bit because I can play a bit more risky than I am, but because I'm not, this, you know, I do all of that to try to not die. But I mean, it does work out. I will say that, because as you can see, yeah, I just kill all the problematic zombies with that one ability, and then actually, yeah. And then I complete level 30, and at this point, I'm in completely brand new territory. I've never gotten to level 31 or the finale, and I'm like, oh my god, I think I've done it. Like, I wonder what my reaction here is. Yeah, so that was my reaction at the time. As you can see, I was pretty like freaked out, I guess. I had a lot of emotions, and here I didn't know what to expect because I just went through, you know, level 30, not an easy level at all. And I'm like, oh god, what's this level? And then I see this. I realized, yeah. So at this point, I see Mistletoe and I see what all my plants are, and I'm like, oh, this is free. This level is free. I don't have to worry about losing the game at this point. And at this point, the only question is, will I get under 2 hours or not? Because it's really close. You know, 14 minutes to complete 2 levels. I can easily choke this, so I wasn't sure. And yeah, here I made the right decision where I didn't use Sunbeam on this zombie, because I don't think you can get. I think you lose. I'm not sure actually, but I'm pretty sure that you lose Sun if you place the Sunbeam on that type of zombie. So instead, I just waited for Mistletoe to get up, and at this point, it's just literally just spam this spiky boy and win the game, and that's it. That's literally the entire thing, except for here where you have to use Sunbeam to hit the bucket head, and then after plant food affecting the after using plant food on the spiky boy, you get you just get a bunch of sun from using Sunbeam, and it's the entire strategy. This level is very simple. It's very free. Just get your entire defense down as quickly as possible and get as much down of it as possible, and try to kill as many of the things as possible, and then wait until the entire level is done. Final wave, and once again, I was never even close to losing. Like, it was all free. It was all very free. And then I'm at the finale, and I have 12 minutes to complete the final level. And once again, I've never seen this, and you know, Big Wave Beach has never pulled its punches, so I thought the final Zomboss boss level was going to be extremely difficult, and I did not think it was going to be a gimme in the slightest, so I was still very nervous going into this. Yeah, so as you can see, very freaked out, very, very excited, very, oh my god, you know. And from there, I'm like, I didn't know what to expect, so I just started placing down things. I did not expect this for sure, though. I did not expect them to give you the plant food, lily pad plant food effect every single time you place down a lily pad. That's not something I was going to see, but you know, it ended up working out for me. I didn't know that this existed, this like a pull-in effect. I didn't know that was a thing, but once again, I'm able to just plant down all the stuff. Get like. You just get so many things so quickly. You're never really at risk of losing, which I didn't know at the time, but oh boy. Still, this is a pretty fun boss fight. I had no idea what was going to happen, but I think this is a pretty cool and pretty enjoyable boss fight. I tried to save the banana by using its ability, Spoiler alert, did not work, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's how it goes, you know. However, here I can just spam so much. Like I just have so much down already. That's pretty hard to deal with the entire thing. I think I used my plant food here. I don't remember. I should place down the Tangle Kelp though, but I didn't, which is a bit unfortunate. But once again, oh well. But yeah, it's like this is just a pretty enjoyable boss fight. As I let this play out, I'm just gonna say a couple last things. Thanks for watching. This run took me time to complete. I probably played for what? I had at least 10 hours of dead runs on just Big Wave Beach alone, and this is a, you know, it's a very, very difficult run. It's a very difficult level, and I didn't know how to beat it or how to complete it, and I'm just very happy that I finally got, you know, the rundown and completed the entire thing. And because it was not easy. It was definitely not easy to do. And if you made it this far, thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching all the way until now, because I know I'm not, you know, the most entertaining person in the world, but I'm trying my best, and I just really enjoy playing Plants vs Zombies 2. I really enjoy the speedrun, and I really want to see the game grow in terms of, you know, in terms of a speed game, and it's just a really fun game to play.